El Congo me voy directo a Puerto Rico. So it's been 1 month since I released my album From Congo to Puerto Rico, and I thought I'll make this video to share a little more about the behind the scenes, what inspired me to make this album, and how much this album means to me. For those who don't know me, my name is Landry M. I am a Congolese American artist and I love Puerto Rico. My music is here to bridge the gap between the Congo and the African diaspora. And in this one particular video, I'll talk about my beloved Puerto Rico. So let's start with the first question. I get many people asking me, why Puerto Rico? Why dedicating a song and an album to Puerto Rico? Well, the answer is that Puerto Rico was the first place that I went to outside of the Congo where I saw Congolese African traditions being celebrated. You know, I've lived in the US for many, many, many years, and I think Puerto Rico being easier for Americans to travel to, that explains why that was my first opportunity to actually step out of America. And for that to be in Puerto Rico, I got to really experience something that seemed so familiar to me as someone that is an immigrant in the US, being able to be amongst my people in a foreign country. That was my first time being in Puerto Rico, and I just felt like I was at home. I felt like something just told me, welcome home. And that's what really prompted me to do more research. And I've gotten to experience a lot of things while in Puerto Rico. And that's when I realized, hey, we actually are way more similar than the history book will make us think. And the thing about Puerto Rico is that Puerto Rico is a mix of cultures. It's a mix of three cultures. They have the Taino culture, they have the European culture from Spain, and then they also have the African culture. Since it's a mix of culture, it's much harder for them to distinguish the part that came from Africa versus the one that's Taino. But then I thought about the African side of it. No one really talks about where the Africanness comes from. And at the same time, seeing how many people I've spoken to not know exactly where things like Mofongo came from, all the origin of a lot of things like music, salsa, and a lot of different African influences in everyday life in Puerto Rico. So I took it upon myself as an artist to bridge that gap and to share our similarities between the Congo and the African diaspora. So not just Puerto Rico, but also Dominican Republic and Haiti and Jamaica and many countries in Latin America, such as Brazil. And so I just took it upon myself to make this project From Congo to Puerto Rico as a way to celebrate and share a part of history that feels like is hiding from people.